Hey everyone, I am Amina. I am gonna say about food quality control in India. The quality control using FSI manned by qualified and trained personnel entrusted with the enormous task of procurement and preservation of food grains. The food grain are procured as per laid down specification of Government of India and inspected regularly during storage to monitor the quality. It is an important character because a degree of excellence or a necessary attribute. It is a group of activities designed to assure a standard of excellence is called quality control. It is a basic for life. Quality or excellence in our food supply should be an important concern to all food processors. The major attribute determined to be necessary for the food but not essential from safety and legal standpoint. It is wanted but not absolutely essential to the product or not easily determined. For instance, the desirable flavor properties of food are highly subjective, dependent upon people's. Not easily measured and should be a minor attribute. Next we have to see about the basic tools of quality control. Ingredient specification, approved supplier list, manufacturing procedures, in-process analysis, records and reporting packaging, label specification, cleaning and sanitizing program, good manufacturing practices, requirement warehousing, shipping and receiving program, laboratory analysis. Next we have detailedly seen about ingredient specification. The ingredient specification is an absolute statement of instruction, limits, requirement, regulatory references, certification and any other stipulation and guidance relating to end user expectation and details. The prepared ingredient specification become a tool for control. The information under each heading should be simple but informative. Approved supplier list for each ingredient. And approved supplier list should exist and be available to individual responsible for purchasing and quality control. Next we have to see about product formulation or recipe. For each food product, written documentation of the formula or recipe should exist and be available for use by selected individuals. The formulas should be used daily as means to assure consistency between batches, lots and even days of production. Manufacturing personnel need to know the recipe to assure that the product is formulated correctly. Key aspects of any formula documents are name of the product, internal code number, effective date, listing of ingredients, listing of ingredient code, percentage formula, batch formula. Next we have to see about product standards. A key tool to assure quality in a finished processed food is the product standard document. Appearance, aroma, flavor and texture can and should also be considered for product standards. Physical characteristics include size, shape, dimensions, weight, volume, count per package or container, presence of fines or any other special features which define the particular food. Additional chemical criterions such as salt, sodium, cholesterol, etc. are used to chemically define food products. Chemical standards are necessary when using nutritional labeling or making labels. Next we have to see about manufacturing procedures. For each product, document the method of fabrication or processing procedures to easy duplication from lot to lot, shift to shift and day to day. A simple way to approach this is a clear and concise cookbook approach. Key steps in the process which can impact upon yield, quality or production efficiency should be highlighted. Several key points to consider when identifying important processing operations are time, temperature, equipment required, order or additional for ingredients and weight. Manufacturing procedures also should include special instruction to the line worker or quality control personnel. An example instruction could be cross-check the net weight of 5 packages every hour. One prepared make manufacturing procedures or portions of the procedures available to production employees. Use the document as an employee training tool. Next we have to see about packaging and labeling. A quality control program should include packaging and labeling. One of the first items that influence the consumer is the appearance of the package and the label. Two basic packages are typically necessary for food product. The primary package encloses the food and has direct contact with the product. A film, jar, bottle, carton or box are some of the common primary packages. The secondary package is used to assemble multiple packaged food items for shipment. Some packaged food, particularly microwaveable products, have three packaged components: the pouch, the carton, and the shipping case. The shipper or secondary package provides protection, reduces handling of each individual bottles or carton, and is necessary for efficient movement of goods to the consumer. Poor packaging or labeling can create negative impressions relative to product quality. This is true for both simple and complex packages or labels. Next we have to see about good manufacturing practices and sanitation. Federal regulation defines specific procedures to minimize the contamination of food products by people in manufacturing, processing, packaging and warehousing facilities. The regulations are called good manufacturing procedures. The good manufacturing procedures are the integral part of quality control. It is the responsibility of food business management and ownership to know, practice, communicate and ensure that good manufacturing procedures are carried out by employees. Next we have to see about warehousing. The warehousing involves three activities: receiving, storage and shipping, that are included in a quality control program. The receiving operation is the foundation for processing finished food products or of a designated quality. Next we have to see now about guidelines for incoming shipments are: be sure the storage space is clean before unloading. Inspect the condition of the camera, measure temperature, observe and note foul odors, spills and insects. For refrigerated and for frozen products, temperature is critical. Observe the condition of containers for damage which could be a source of contamination. Collect random samples from the shipment and analyze or evaluate the samples in relation to specification. After unloading, inspect the condition of the carriers and notice the condition of the floors and walls. Do not accept food ingredients or packaging shipments combined with chemicals or poisonous substances. If the shipment does not meet specification, be prepared to reject all or part of the load. Minimize the dock time, move refrigerated or frozen items directly into storage. Next we have to see about laboratory analysis. The laboratory analysis is the phase in which a quality control program is implemented after product is produced. Compile the method of analysis used in the laboratory in a special working notebook. Microbiological, chemical and physical analysis of foods are available in the book. Official method of analysis published by the Association of Official Analytic Chemists. Next we have to see about methods for the laboratory analysis of food. Standard plate count, a microbiological method to count the numbers of bacteria contained in a product. Yeast and mold count, a microbiological method used to count the number of yeast and mold in food. A chemical method which determines if a food is acidic, neutral or basic. Moisture, a chemical method to determine total water. Fat, a chemical method to determine total fat. Food quality control is incredibly important to ensure consumers are eating and handling safe food items. It can protect consumers from dangers such as contaminated food. Thank you.